2004, a golden age for many people who grew up in my generation. It was the year where we were introduced to so many franchises and toys. Remember the Nintendo DS? Or Bratz dolls? Polly Pocket? Or even Beyblades? These massively popular franchises had a very good time in 2004, but just about nothing could top those fantastic franchises during the spooky season, as during that time, everyone was raving about the sequel to the massively successful real-life Scooby Doo movie, Scooby Doo Monsters Unleashed. The movie had a bunch of promotions targeted towards the younger crowd, and if you were young enough like me, you dove into that and played promotional games on the official movie website. God, I really miss Windows XP. Scooby Doo had its own little game on the site to promote the movie, and it was called Escape the Coolsonian. In the game, you're Scooby Doo and you're trapped in a museum and you have to find your way out. From the looks of it, the game seems tame to most, but hidden underneath, there's something very scary waiting for you to discover it. Let's see what I consider to be the scariest moment hidden in an innocent game. Okay, now back it up here, Toby. Where is this scary moment? How could there be some sort of scary moment in this game? Well, let's talk about it. How does one get to the point of no return in this game? When you get through the game, you'll have to navigate through 3 exhibits, where in the second one leads you to a sarcophagus. You have to figure out how to make the sarcophagus descend to reveal the staircase to the next portion of the game. In this portion of the game though, you'll find a crowbar. Most players would most likely take it as it could be used as a tool to escape the Coolsonian. Now comes the question of where you can use the crowbar. Where could you use it? Well, you can use it on the sarcophagus, of course. That's the first thought that many of us thought about, as using a crowbar to lift something so heavy just makes perfect sense. If you use the crowbar there, you'll be presented with a dark screen. Suddenly, some text will slowly fade in, saying the following phrase.
Please, haven't much time. Someone coming. Need help before.
And as the sentence is about to finish, a disturbing image of a demented mummy with yellow eyes flashes on the screen with a terrifying scream. The image is just something so sinister. Now as I'm older, it makes me imagine how much fun the developer had when putting that image in there. When I first heard that scream, it scared me just as much as the terrifying sound of finding a body in Danganronpa. Literally, if you can get scared easily, don't search that up. Don't search that sound up at night. Thinking about it really gives me the heebie-jeebies. Now, why was this image placed in an innocent children's game, you may ask? I got quite a few possible answers. Scooby Doo is considered to be related to Halloween and spookiness, and during the time this game was made, internet screamers were being spread online to scare people. So it seems to be that the developers of this game wanted to add a little Easter egg to scare children. A little evil, I would say, but people were ruthless with the screamer trend back then. Just about every show you were watching was talking about and sharing those pranks. The Jay Leno show had the infamous ghost car commercial, and AFV had their own specialized maze game and What's Wrong with This Picture prank. It seems to be that jumping on this trend was simply a good choice. But this isn't the only game online who did something sinister like this. Garfield had his own scavenger hunt game where in a certain part of the sequel, a Garfield jump scare pops up. I even recorded myself a few years back reacting to it. Alright. How do I get out of this? I did not expect that! Another theory why this image might have been placed here probably was because the developers were bored as well. I think it's both, honestly. It's a scary prank that would literally get anyone off guard, and a little poke at having fun while working on a children's video game. Plus, some game devs probably go insane when developing games. I honestly doubt that game devs enjoy making a lot of games for children, but that's my theory. Making a prank seems to be something to laugh about. It makes almost 20 years since this game's been around, and it's still a haunting one. Let me know if you know of any other jump scares hidden in an innocent game. If you'd like to see more internet screamers, I made plenty of videos on that subject. And if you'd like to see me play Garfield's Scary Scavenger Hunt, I also have that too. Alright, see you later.